I did it once, twice, thrice, and I forgot for about 5-6 times. And every time I forget, he will look at me and he will do it like this. Now, I don't think out of these 150 people, anybody would have understood what actually it meant for. So then, by that time the lunch time came. When the lunch time came, Baba said, I am going in that room. Nobody should come there except whom I call. And you should be on this side and all that. So I said maybe, because I was told by my people in Navsari that he speaks, but in public he keeps quiet. So I said, let me test that also. So when he went for his lunch there, though I was told, of course, I am supposed to obey the rules, but I was most ungrateful person. So I said, let me go and check him whether he is keeping quiet or not. So when I went there, I saw Baba doing the same gestures to Adi, Eruch or whosoever is there. He was giving some instructions to them. And he was doing only what he was doing in public. So that got my doubt over. That I don't think that what people are saying is absolutely wrong. He is keeping silence. Then finally it so became that I just went out from there. I also looked from a window which I was not supposed to see. I saw Baba eating food and I saw him talking with gestures and absolutely in silence, of course. Then of course I went back and I was listening other talks afternoon and all that. We had our lunch and all that. We finished all that. Now by the time we finished that, he said once or twice the same thing about repeat the mantra. So I did that. And I forgot about it. We had a nice lunch, we had a nice dinner, everybody enjoyed. We played sometimes we played that 7 tiles, sometimes we played games, and everywhere we were happy. But in my mind I was only thinking that way. Now we slept, and as usual I got up early, which I used to do it, I told you, I used to pray for 5 times and all that. So I got up early, of course now I don't do it. But those days I got up and I took my bath and all that, and I went to another room where Baba's big portrait is kept on the left hand side of the main hall. I went there and I started praying as usual. Praying means I was doing my japa. That mantra I was repeating. While I was repeating, something great happened. And that was that when I was in that room looking and concentrating on my mantras, I saw Lord Zoroaster saying to me that he is me, I am the same one, which I had never seen in my lifetime. So I opened my eyes, I started looking at it whether is it correct or I am just dreaming. So I saw myself wide awake, and he repeated, I am the same one. He, while taking us up, he was further asking some questions, and that he asked me how many rupees, what amount he is having. So I said 45 lakhs. You know what is the meaning of 45 lakhs? 45 into 100,000. So much rupees are there. He said when Sai Baba was in physical form like what I am today, he was begging from house to house and he was eating. He said, what's the use? When he is not in physical form, there's so much of money and so much of things. He says, you are very fortunate that today I am in physical form, and though I am in physical form, only few people are here. He asked me how many people are with us. I said about 150, and 2 or 3 old people are there, they are not coming up. He said, you are very fortunate. Tomorrow, that means he meant at the time when I will drop the body and when I will be kept in the tomb, number of people will come. That's what I am seeing it today. And I first saw when I saw him lying in the tomb, the first thing I remember was this, that what he said was really correct. Hundreds of people came. I never saw so many people coming towards tomb like that. Like that, thousands of people came other day. And finally, I saw that what he said to me in 1954-55 has come true in 69 onwards. And today I am seeing. You see, my trip here is to visit all Baba centers all over the world. Unfortunately, I don't know. with Baba's grace and with his own sayings, I have taken this job. I was not doing I was doing the same job, but in other firm. That is why I get free ticket and I can come to you. But I have come here to see how people love Baba, of different caste, creed, color, and the nationality and the religion. So I went to Tehran, Shiraz, London, and I have come here. Of course, I came last year here also. But that's what I have seen, what he said, that after I drop my body, people will come. And whatever he has said, in fact, whatever he has told to the rest of the people, you see, I have met him not only in this years, but I have met him practically every year or twice a year also sometimes, depending upon, sometimes in Bombay, sometimes in Navsari, sometimes in Nagar, sometimes in Pune Center, everywhere I have met, or at Guru Prasad. I don't know how many times I have met, but I can tell you one thing, that I have met him number of times. In my meeting with him, every time he said something or the other, has never come false. Even I think you people were also there, some of you, on 1962 East-West gathering. I was there day and night. And something I have found with Baba, that I was supposed to be in Calcutta, far away from Bombay. It's about 1200 miles. So I couldn't come in contact with Eruch, Adi, so that I could be very close to them. But yet he was always wanting me to be with him. Of course, same thing I was also very much in need. But the rules I was trying to maintain. So East-West gathering, it happened, a very funny thing happened. In reality. So, when I came across him, I said, I will never forget this, how worst person I was. And how he has turned me gradually, otherwise I would have been more and more bad. Now then onwards I started believing in him. First thing he did, on those days, he was taking sometimes juice, or sometimes he was taking that coconut water. So he will sip 1 or 2 sips and he will give it to me. Of course, he was giving it to some other people also, because he was not working only with me. He was all the time with all the 150 people at a time. But I was seeing from my own angle, that he was attending to me maximum, and that is how he completely turned me. And then throughout the day he loved me so much, and top of it he was giving lecture on this obedience, love, surrender. Of course I don't remember it completely, all those lectures, but I know how to love him. That's all I know now. So that is all, it continued for 7 days. And then of course I was absolutely changed person. Till today I am same. And that is why I am here. Now I have come here to see how you all love. And that's it. Then on number of occasions on those 7 days, I remained with Baba. Then of course instead of sitting 16 feet away, I was 16 inch away only. And I was very close to him. And of course he will always look at me. I forgot the jap once for all. And after I started repeating his name. And that is what I am doing till today. I accept him as Khuda. Khuda means God. Khuda MeherBaba. That's all I feel now. And nothing else. So today, of course, I believe him as Avatar MeherBaba. And I hope you all will also come to that understanding one day. Or maybe you are all having it. And the real meaning of Avatar, of course, only 5 perfect master knows. That's what he told me once. He says, you all know me, but none of you know me. Because you cannot love me or you don't know what I am. Because he said he's at the same time highest of the high and the lowest of the low. I can understand him lowest of the low. I cannot understand him highest of the high. Because he came down to our level and he talked with us, moved with us, played with us, joked with us. And at the same time he gave us these instructions, how to obey, how to love, how to surrender and all that. You know all that, I think. You have read about it. Now, on one of those 4 or 5 days, one day he took us to the hill where today his body is kept.